right now, man. Feel it right here. Sky Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. Half a meal for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the Phantom in front of the building.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. We'll see Grant and Kamara playing it forward. Avdia out there with Holiday, and it's Klingon in at the center. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Shots good by Miller.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now, here's Grant. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Kamara. No good with the triple. Bridges left side. Shoots over Kamara. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And, you know, he just continues to make the right decisions when he has the ball. Holiday with a really high basketball IQ.
For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Wasted no time on that one. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Holiday against Ball. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hornets have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Miller.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Jrue Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Kamare. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Knocked loose. Grant gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And that is a shot Grant has spent lots of time on working over the years. And you see the results right there.
Now, here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Knipple with the bucket.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Some stats here for Holiday. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 18 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Now, here's Grant, guarded closer. Avdia finds Holiday. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Miller. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness!
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
And the shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Kamare. Now, here's Grant. Here's Holiday, just 5 to shoot. Avdia can't hit. It's Miller on the wing. The shot from the low post is good. And that's 13 points from Brandon Miller.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Grant outside. Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. And finished off by Avdia.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
That one falls. Ball's got 6.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Grant outside. Oh, good on the triple. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Knippel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Knippel's got his second basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's Grant in the corner. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
That shot off. And here's Charlotte, 11-point game. Here's Knippel. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Brandon Miller. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal number for LaMelo Ball.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or two per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. Doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his teams in other ways.
And the Trail Blazers with possession here, trailing by 13. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target with his three. And And so here's Charlotte. Bridges with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Outside, Avdia. To stop the run. And the layup is good. Avdia's got 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Avdia's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Ball. Count it.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Hornets leading by 13. Here's Ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Here's Klingon. He has yet to score. Holiday dishes to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Hornets leading by 13. Here's Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Kamare. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Diabate. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Trailblazers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Knipple. And Grant sends it back. White against Avdia. And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Kamare. Takes the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Again, the Hornets score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Portland has possession. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, look at Grant. Quick off the floor before anyone can get in his way.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Unloads from 13. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 16. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Ball with the bucket.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Outside, Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia can't hit.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Bridges with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Bridges misses. And here's Portland. Here's Grant. Gunable with the rebound.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Basket counts, and the Hornets lead by 18.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Holiday against Ball. And Jrue Holiday with the three. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Make some noise. It's your honeybee.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Number 1, the Trailblazers. In second, the Hornets.
I mean, both these squads are just playing so hard here of late, really getting after it on the offensive glass, and it's paid off for both of them in terms of second chance points.
Pass to McNeely. Tries it from 19, and it's in there. And the Hornets lead by 17.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Love the pass to Henderson. They set the pick from downtown. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Sissoko's shot is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The drive-by ball.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
The Trailblazers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Henderson, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Hornets leading by 16. Pass to McNeely. Here's White into the lane, and White slams it in.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
For three, Henderson. A shot off that time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hornets lead by 18. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Murray, and it's Sissoko in at the shooting guard position. And he knocks down the first one. Tillman, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. Hornets leading by 16. Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Henderson pulls it in. The Trailblazers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And the basket by Krejci.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's White. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. White's got 6.
And what stands out to me about White, he's confident but resourceful. He's going to find a way to help you win.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Sissoko. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's White. The Blazers getting the bucket. Tillman and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Ball against Henderson. Out to the wing. Six to shoot. From past the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Hornets leading by 16. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. Sissoko passes to Yang. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 13. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Now Grant. From deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Charlotte leading by 17. Here's Miller. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Here's Yang. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Trailblazers trail by 19. Henderson kicks to Grant. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Avdia. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got 15.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Ball. Sweet little floater. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Henderson outside. There's the drive. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
So it's the Hornets now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Miller. The layup off target.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
To the middle. Grant down low. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McNeely. Here's Miller. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's Henderson. It's an 18-point game. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's McNeely. Again, the Hornets score. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. A three-pointer, no good. Charlotte leading by 20. Miller outside. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Miller's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Knipple comes in for White. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Kamare. His last outing, 16 points for him. Inside. And it's Klingen with the jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Hornets leading by 20. Miller outside. Bridges inside the three-point line. And there's another one for the Hornets.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Miller with the double team. The three. Kamare misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Here's Wesley following the score by Charlotte. Grant outside. From the arc. Knipple with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Miller. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's 27 points from Brandon Miller. Here's Wesley. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. To the paint. And finished off by Avdia.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so it's Charlotte with it. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Grant on the wing, looking to get it going, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Here is Ball. 19 points in the game. Bridges outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for Portland, they're shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Stolen by Knipple. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Indiana.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Ball, and he drives in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? On the wing, Miller. Here's Knipple. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 8 points for Knippel.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here's Avdia. 20 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Wesley against Ball. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Second is Donovan Clingan.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Jrue Holiday, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Hornets with possession here. Pass to Miller. Shoots over Avdia. Shots good by Miller. And that's 31 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Holiday with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
.151 left to play here in the half. Bridges outside. Miller inside. Defended by Avdia. That's good from Miller on the assist by Knippel.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Trailblazers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Back to Avdia. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
He's about to get wild. Here's your hip-hop crew.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Portland. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Here's the screen from about 19 feet. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
2.
And the first one drops. Ball hits them both. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Trailblazers. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Trailblazers ball.
on. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Kamare, defended by Bridges. The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Bridges, and it's Portland with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Grant for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shoots over Abdia. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 7 points.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room from mid-range.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You take a look at Portland, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Gonna pull out there with Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center, walking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Holiday. Up top, Klingon. The Hornets pull it in.
But that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Charlotte. Avdia, the pass to Grant. Back to Avdia. A three ball. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Ball against Holiday. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Hornets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
One shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. He gets it in there.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Diabate. And Klingon pulls it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Avdia. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Knipple with the bucket.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Attention everyone, look who's coming onto the court. It's your Hornets Swarm Squad.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Trailblazers third.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Holiday's got 15 points.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Grant outside. Pass to Holiday. And here's Avdia beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Holiday finds Kamara. To the inside. Here's Klingon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 8.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward, and he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And it's Avdia off the drive. It's good.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ball dishes to Miller. Releases from 15. Again, the Hornets score.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Avdia against Bridges. In the corner, Kamara with it. Holiday with the 3. Diabate grabs the board.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Puts it up from 15. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Miller up on top. Defended by Avdia. Shots good by Miller.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Kamara. He's got 8. Holiday gets the bucket.
Too bad you don't get points for degree of difficulty. Holiday showing how to handle some tight interior defense.
And here is Ball. With the block. Avdia against Miller. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
That free throw, good from Avdia. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Here's Ball, and he has 28 points for the game. Fires for three, drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 31 points. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Kamare. Grant surveying the D. Here's Klingon. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Now, here's Bridges. 10 points for him. Connects from three-point range.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Pass to Grant. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Charlotte's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's Knipple. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Avdia. Holiday with the three. They get the rebound. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 14 points for him.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Pass to Diabate. And Miller throws it down hard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Avdia after the basket by Charlotte. Grant outside. They set the pick. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sissoko checked in.
Shot.
Yeah, and as a 6'7" guy who plays power forward quite a bit, Jeremy Grant sometimes feels undersized, but he makes up for it with his toughness and athleticism.
Here's White. That one a little long. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers with the drive, and Holiday throws it down.
Just blitzing the defense. Holiday gets to the hoop before they're able to stop him.
Charlotte calls timeout. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Donovan Clingan on top.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Charlotte's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And it's good, 2 points.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Grant outside. Holiday sets the pick for Grant. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Nick Neely's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Charlotte. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
And seeing where the Hornets are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
The Trailblazers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And another turnover here by Portland.
And here's a look at some stats for White. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Here's James. It's a big high bounce and goes in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here is Holiday. 19 points in the game. Here's Grant. That shot off the mark. Charlotte has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Puts it up. The rebound by Grant. Kamara with it. He's got 8. The 6-footer's good. Kamara's got 10.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Here's White. The 15-footer. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. He has 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 13. They set the pick. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Clingan. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Charlotte's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. From 13. Pass to Salon. Over Grant. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Trailblazers shooting an impressive 61% from the field in this third quarter. Holiday with the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Clingan covering.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by Kamara. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. Down low. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And wow, what skill for Clingan to take over a game in his first season.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Lets it go from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Holiday. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Grant outside. Pass to Sissoko. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up again. Unable to get that one.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now, here's Grant. 51 seconds left to play in the third. To the wing right side. Here's Klingon. It's rebounded by McNeely. Charlotte has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's White. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Banked in off the glass. Kamare's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's White. He has 6. Over Holiday. And the Hornets miss again. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Klingon. Holiday with the 3. That shot is off. And so it's Charlotte out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, Avdia out there with Henderson. Then there's Murray, and it's Yang in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there, running the floor.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Shoots over Henderson. Pass to McNeely. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's White. White with another miss.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Murray. Portland moving the ball around. Now Henderson fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
From 18 feet away, they grab their own miss. Got it. Good job in the low post.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside, Avdia. The three. Hornets with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's James. It's hauled in by Sissoko. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by White. Fast break now for Charlotte. Pulls up on the elbow. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's White. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour action. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Charlotte's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. White. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sissoko passes to Henderson. Over White. Henderson, no good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Count that one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Hornets call time here.
Hornets timeout call. Here we go. It's time for the dance game. Everybody on your feet. Show us your moves. Keep it going. Let's see those dance moves. You need dance lessons.
Josh Green's checked in for Williams. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Substitution on the court.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And White kicks to Green. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Avdia, the pass to Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost. Now White.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
And the first one at the line is good. And Portland making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
At the line for Charlotte, shooting one.
And that one falls for White.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Portland, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Holiday gets the bucket.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
Charlotte's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. He gets that one.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. That one goes in. Holiday's got 12 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Grant. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Grant.
And that's what I love from Grant, when he can put it on the floor and attack the rim.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hornets call time here.
Start it.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee.
Here's Green. The Trailblazers pull it in. Grant outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
For three.
Grant's got 20.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's White. And again, the Hornets missing. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Holiday. Grant outside. There's a screen by Kamara. No good from Grant.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Launches it. A new 14 for Charlotte. There's Green with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Holiday. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Holiday's got 15 points in just the second half.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Grant outside. Pass to Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now here's White. Here's Green. And it's good for 2. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Grant with a screen on White. For the three. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got 28 points for the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Charlotte leading by 22. Stolen by Avdia. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And the three off target. Charlotte has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Charlotte turns it over again. Charlotte making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for McNeely. And it's Trey Mann in for James. And for Portland, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Grant outside. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They have a 19-point lead. Over Holiday. White, good. White's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Outside, Avdia. Yep, that one goes in there. Avdia's got 33 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Charlotte leading by 19. Mann with it. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now here is Holiday. Grant sets a screen for Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Now Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Clingan gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's White. Excellent D there from Holiday. Trailblazers trailed by 19. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. The shot is good!
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Hornets lead by 19. Here's Clingan. Oh, what a finish.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. With the shot. And he misses the J.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
And for Portland, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Takes the three, and it doesn't go. Guarded by Holiday. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Here's Grant following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Kamara. Kicks it out to Grant. There's the three. Here's Klingon. Persistence pays off. Finally, they get it to go. Charlotte calls timeout. They lead by 17. What's your take, guys?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Kobe White. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.